Traders Gary Wagner with the gold forecast here on Wednesday, the first day of September, and this is the daily report. Gold is currently trading nominally lower at 1244.90 in the Forex and basis December COMEX gold at 1246.70. Amid a small round of profit taking after the phenomenal gains that we saw yesterday, we do see a little bit of profit taking here in the gold market. The one thing that I am finding interesting, and let me kind of blow this up for us traders, is that if we take a look at a couple of areas, the first area that I want to take a look at is this top that we had in December of 2009, and then this top of wave 3. If we then go back in and take a much closer look at the market, what you'll see is that it was able to, without any problem, take out that first set of highs. But it does appear as though the resistance area that we are seeing right now, this is the first set right in here, that 1229, that was no problem whatsoever. But this 1245, 1246 right in this area does seem to be where we are finding some resistance. My personal belief is that this market, aside from any bearish fundamental news in the gold market, will probably look to take a stab at the record top right in here at 1265. Fundamentally, we have strong physical demand in that in India we have gone into the festival season, and of course during the festival season there's always strong demand for physical gold as it is one of their more prevalent gifts. We do want to realize though that the traders in the metals markets are awaiting the U.S. employment report. Now that's due out on Friday. It's expected to show key non-farm payroll figures to be down 123,000 in August, following a decline of about 131,000 jobs in July. The unemployment rate is forecast to come in at about 9.6% from the July reading of 9.5. And that activity is going to show us that our economic slowdown continues and that our people are not going back to work as quickly as we would like them to see. Also weighing on the gold market today was the fact that stock indexes did have some solid gains in the market, and that's following better than a lot of the traders expected the ISM reading on U.S. manufacturing sectors. So, as I say, what I find interesting right now is I do believe we have some resistance, and that's based right here on this first record top. And at the same time, I think that our move to our new highs, which is going to be to take out this one area right in here, could easily come within this wave, depending on what types of fundamental news we do find in the market. Traders, this is a 10-minute chart of Forex Gold. What I find it so interesting is it really shows us this move to these new tops that we saw. As you can see, traded in a very narrow band and then really took off and started running. When it did get to the top of the market, we got this first engulfing bearish, but there was no confirmation. It then traded kind of sideways, or let me say within a very narrow band in this area. And then we got this hangman and this long down black line, which took us from these tops right around 154.50 and then propelled the market lower. Once it did hit that, we did get this piercing line in a 10-minute chart, and then we saw the market begin to come off of these lows and again trade in a channel or a narrow band before trading a little bit lower here. So I think that this is a healthy round of profit taking. In terms of our strategy, I am looking for any kind of a dip to buy on. I'm also looking to see if this market does want to retrace and if in fact this wave will end. It does seem though right now this wave has got a lot of energy, and it does look like it is destined, or it looks like it certainly wants to try for these record tops before this wave concludes. Lastly, traders, this is a weekly chart of Forex Gold right now. And of course, this is just midway through the week. This is the candle as of Wednesday. We did have, in terms of body size, and body size really is going to show me from the open on Monday to the close on Friday what kind of gains not only were the markets able to bring, but more importantly sustain. Because when we have these upper wicks here, that means that the market was able to make these highs but close well below them. In other words, it made these highs here and it made these highs here, but was not able to close at those highs. So I really look at body size, meaning where it opened compared to where it closes, and that to me determines really the strength of that week in the market. So what I would like to see is a little bit of an increase in size, and most importantly, I'd like to see it to be able to close up near the highs that it created this week, which was up around $10 higher than this at around $12.55. We'll have to see what happens. We have a very important report coming out on Friday, and I think traders are really anxious to see what happens there. We want to see if what we saw in the stock market today was simply short covering, or if there's a turnaround. My belief it's probably short covering in the market, but we'll have to see. And I do believe that aside from anything else, this gold market will try to not only go to the record tops, but try to sustain a close above that. This has been Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, wishing you, as always, good trading, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.